here we are. In the top right-hand corner, from Pulse Esports, ladies and gentlemen, it is desRow. desRow going to be facing off against his opponent down here in the bottom left of Cloud Kingdom. From Evil Geniuses, having some great performances lately. The pick Protoss player, HuK.
HuK indeed.
So pretty.
Yeah. And HuK's guy who's come out to our events before and performed pretty well. We'll hope to see him at IPL 5 in some capacity. But, you know, maybe it's going to be there as part of the foreigner team in the GSL World Championships. Both these guys, of course, vying for that position, but HuK with a bit of an advantage right now. And we'll see what desRow can do here to make things back up as... you know, I would assume that he's going to try something a little bit different than in game number 1. That 4-gate blink build didn't really work out for him. Did we even have a unit killed besides that probe? Was that the only unit killed in that game?
I mean, he never came up the ramp. Yes, I want to say that you're completely right about that.
Well, we're opening with the same thing here as we did last game. 12-gate for HuK, 13-gate for desRow, so nothing has deviated quite yet.
Not too surprising to see everything standing between these guys. I mean, HuK, you know, he's not the biggest cheeser unless it's in a set versus MC when he's up against the ropes.
Right.
Then he tries to go for a cannon rush.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, HuK, you know, he does like his big 2-base plays. I will say that. But when it comes to early game stuff, he's well, see, then now I'm HuK versus Naniwa. So actually, I actually cast that game. What am I talking about here? Yeah, okay, all right. So HuK can actually be a little crazy at times, I guess. But, yeah, he's definitely a solid player throughout the mid-game, so not surprised to see him playing here pretty standard versus desRow. desRow getting 2 gases before his Cyber Core, wants to be teching up quick here. That's pretty much a sure thing.
We'll see if this is going to be the 2 in each gas and just be flexible, or if he's going to go a little bit more than that. It's just 2 in each gas for the time being. So let's see here now as desRow just starting that cybernetic score, a bit behind his opponent for now. Second gas coming up for HuK, but he hasn't done anything different than we saw in game number 1. In fact, it's down to even a lack of scouting. So HuK has not deviated from game 1 whatsoever. desRow has, and we'll see how desRow wants to follow this up.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to go for 2 sentries and then a robotics facility.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that's going to be the case. I know desRow practices a decent amount, actually, with HuK. Or, excuse me, not with HuK, with Puck. Puck, of course, the player from Team Root. So I tune into his stream every now and then. They're always chatting together. So we'll have to see. That is a play that I know Puck favors. But desRow, you know, of course, I haven't seen too much of his PvP as of late. It looks like it's going to be a Twilight Council, actually. Yeah,
and my DT sense is tingling. He's got 3 on each gas now. He did not put up a second gateway. And so this Twilight Council is going to be there with a lot more gas this go-around.
Yeah.
Now, he is making sentries, which is, you know, I mean, so he's using a good portion of that gas, but even I think he would be producing quite a few Stalkers here at this point if he was planning to go for any sort of blink play.
And just 1 extra gateway, Kevin. I think you're so right now. We're going to see some invisible units in the near future, most likely here, guys, as the Twilight Council has now completed, and he's just waiting for that 250 gas.
4-gate Stargate from HuK off of 1 base, so a huge deviation from game number 1, as he wants to try and put on pressure and put it on very quickly, as it looks like this poor probe is not going to be able to make it out, and DTs are not as fun when you don't have a pylon across the map to be able to utilize.
Well, he does have something in the top left-hand corner here.
So he does.
Wow, desRow being super sneaky this time.
That Dark Shrine is about a third of the way finished, so it is going to be DTs.
desRow's a surprisingly conniving player.
Yeah.
After seeing last map getting the pylon in there, this one he's like, look, I'm going to go out. I'm going to try to get out. You're going to deny me. You're going to think you're safe. But you're not actually going to be. Nice force field going to trap these units. But HuK gets vision on the high ground. This is going to be really difficult for desRow now. I mean, his Dark Shrine is still so far away. He's actually probably going to just die here. HuK's going to come in. He's going to see this DT Shrine. And, well, where's the second pylon? There's not a pylon that's close here, Kevin.
No. Let's see. There's one that's around, but look at this. 2 sentries at the front, and he knows it's a Dark Shrine, so he immediately just starts chain force fielding because he knows he's got this one, or he knows something. He may not know it's a Dark Shrine, I guess, but he knows that something is around there that could potentially do damage to him, and he doesn't want to take any chances whatsoever. The first DT is warping in right now across the map. There's one back at home, too, and there's no actual detection for this, so desRow can actually clean this up, but is he going to lose too much in the meantime?
Yeah, I mean, he's already taken a ton of damage. You're absolutely right. HuK just knew that there were too few units. He was looking at desRow. He's going, you have nothing. I'm just going to start force fielding my ramp. Unfortunately for him, if he had seen the Dark Shrine, he would have seen that it wasn't completed yet. He would have known he didn't need to force field the ramp for quite some time. And now there's a DT in his main base. But the Observer popping out, it's going to spell a quick death, and that DT is only going to get 2 kills.
Bye-bye DTs. So what does desRow have in his bag of tricks now, because he knows that those are revealed? We've even got, I mean, there's still the Stargate that's sitting around too and hasn't made anything quite yet, but could be utilized in this game if he wants to try and pick something up. And HuK is going to start making his way out on the map one more time. DT is going to make pretty quick work of this first pylon, but I don't think, yeah, desRow doesn't know of the second one yet.
I actually want to see if HuK ever got a view of that Dark Shrine, by the way. He did, okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he obviously had dropped the robo very quickly, realizing, okay, you're not coming with any units. That has got to mean something crazy. But either way, guys, HuK is just, I mean, I think, yeah, 44 supply to 26 right now. We take a look at the workers for both of these guys, and we see that it's, you know, HuK has a minor advantage there, but just such
oh my god,
that was sexy.
Wow, he pins the DT against the pylon. What a sick play there, I have to say. No blink or anything like that for him. It's not even going to be close. desRow's still only producing off of 2 gateways for now and trying to make whatever he can, but we can see back at home there are stalkers and an observer waiting, so DTs aren't going to do damage there. desRow only has the 2 sentries available to him, so only 1 more force field.
Oh, Kevin, desRow up against the ropes right now. If he loses this, he is out. He does not have a chance of being on that team to go against Korea. We're going to find out if HuK is going to get one step closer here in just a second as the clock is ticking for desRow.
And looks like this is his last chance, Dark Templar, but as we said before, there's already stuff waiting for him, so HuK now pushing in unopposed. There's only 4 units on the map. A Zealot coming in now with 2 more gateways on the way, but ladies and gentlemen, there's almost nothing here for desRow, and I just don't see how he's going to be able to hold this. We've even got a Phoenix up there flying around and just circling around the top of the units, patrolling back and forth. HuK knows he has this game won. I believe he just cleaned up the DT back at home too, so there's nothing out here for desRow.
Yep. Nothing at all, Kevin. 36 supply to 57, guys, and it's just going to get lower and lower for desRow until he finally taps out here as he's trying to get some sort of an engagement, picking off units where he can for free. We see he's not pulling probes. He doesn't want to commit to that final last-second engagement, but here we go. It's about to go down, but the force fields for HuK can easily deny these probes from being able to do anything really whatsoever. There we go. Lets a couple of the probes through and then says, the rest you are denied.
All right, so this is going to be all for desRow, unfortunately, as there's GG. He goes down, another 2-0, and HuK advances into the semifinals here at the GSL World Championship qualifiers.
HuK looking really crisp there. I mean, you know, desRow not making the best of plays, allowing those units onto the high ground, I think, was a huge step for HuK that he managed to, I mean, it seemed like desRow almost was like, yeah, come on up, but he hadn't seen that pylon. And once the units got vision on the high ground, that was it.
That was it. So, guys, that's actually a very short broadcast for us tonight. Yeah. But tomorrow we're going to be back with more GSL World Championship qualifier action. We'll be over in EU, as we'll have 2 more matches for you guys. And then, of course, on Monday we'll be back with the with IPL Fight Club once again as our 13-time reigning champion TSL HuK takes on Startail Parting. We, of course, know that the next contestant after that, when those 2 players do go against each other, is going to be FXO Leenock. So Leenock going to await the winner of this next match.
Had we actually announced that?
No.
We tell everyone? Well, now you know.
That's brand new.
Leenock.
Yeah. It's a pretty good player.
Leenock.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that, guys, so I hope you will join us then. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Follow the IGN Pro League on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube is at IGNProLeague. Make sure you vote on our caster search.
Yeah.
Our videos are up right now on youtube.com/IGNProLeague. All 16 videos there. We're going to go down to the final 8 tomorrow, so make sure you guys get in some votes for tonight. It's not going to directly pick who goes through, but we want to gauge who you guys are a fan of, who you like.
You know, we had a short broadcast today, so you got a little bit of extra spare time. You're like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. I feel it ended too fast. I'll go pick their next caster. So help us contribute towards helping us with that. We really appreciate it.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for us tonight. Follow us on Twitter personally as well. I'm at Kevin HuK. He is at Kibbles. We'll see you tomorrow.